Après-midi pour cette collation de grade de JMSB. My name is Andrew Woodall. I'm the Dean of Students, and I'm the opening act for you. Comes with the price of the ticket. I'm going to tell you what the rules of this are, and then I'll tell you how the ceremony proceeds so that you know what's going to happen when. So first of all, I'd ask that everyone turns the volume on their cell phones up as high as they can, and make sure you have "We Are the Champions" as a ringtone, because you'll be a champion when it goes off in the middle of the ceremony. In addition to answering your phone in the middle of the ceremony, feel free to use social media platforms, and we are working with the hashtags CUGrad or CUalum, so feel free to use those. Each student has about 15 seconds on this stage. So that's what they have on this stage. They're going to come on the side, they'll call their name out, the name will be on the screen, and that's when you clap and you shout and you go crazy until they get to the middle and they're shaking the hand of the chancellor or the president. Then you've got to be quiet because the next student's coming, right? And we want to hear his or her name. So there's 15 seconds they have on this stage, and you have 6.5 seconds to do what you need to do. But we ask that you don't use vuvuzelas because they're really loud and they go on forever, and don't use your drum kit or your electric guitars. Just your voice and your hands. And the last rule is that you're not allowed to leave before the end. We've put in place big burly door people that will be standing there and pushing you back in if you try. But the truth is, we want to, out of respect for all the students that are crossing the stage and the people that have come to see them, we want you to stay till the very end. And believe me, it gets better and better as it's going along, so you're not going to want to miss the end. Okay, this is how it's going to play out today. In about 20 minutes, the piper will bring all the students in, and they'll sit down in these rows in front of you. And they'll fill up the rows, and once they're all in, the piper will then bring in the faculty and platform party who'll come in from your left and sit on the stage. And once those people are all in, you'll be greeted by the faculty dean, and then we'll sing "O Canada." The words are here. Even if the Stanley Cup playoffs aren't playing a Canadian anthem this year, the words are here. The chaplain will give a moment of reflection. The chancellor and the president will address all of you. And then we'll have the honorary doctorate ceremony. And then she will give her remarks. And after that, we get to the part that you've really come for, which is to see your student get his or her degree. So the chancellor and the provost will ask each group of students, the PhDs, the masters, the magisteriate, the baccalaureate, and bachelors, to stand up, and we'll confer the degree orally. Once that's done, they will all leave, and you won't see them for another 20 years until they come around the back and line up. So they'll all be lined up, and they'll be ready to come on the stage. Does everyone remember how long that person's going to be on this stage? 15 seconds. And how long do you have to clap? Oh, wow. Okay, we're giving all you degrees too, because that's amazing. So once the last student has left the stage, the provost will give the closing remarks, and then everyone will meet out back for a vin d'honneur. So that's the way it'll play out. 15 seconds, don't go to the bathroom, don't check your phone, you'll miss the whole thing. And have a great time, it's going to be beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Chers diplômés, distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, parents et amis, bonjour and welcome. My name is Anne-Marie Croteau, and I am the newly appointed Dean of the John Molson School of Business, la toute première femme à occuper ce poste. Merci beaucoup. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this special ceremony. For you, our graduates, Convocation is a time to celebrate important achievements and to reflect upon the future. JMSB is one of the largest business schools in North America, and it is your school. Yeah. As JMSB graduates, you are now part of a network of more than 51,000 alumni that strengthens the Concordia community. As business leaders, you will be faced with many responsibilities and challenges, and you will have to make many difficult decisions. Yet, I trust that in those moments, you will be guided by the same values of humility, intellectual curiosity, and altruism that guide us as a business school. On behalf of the JMSB community, I wish you all the very best. We are very proud of you. Be proud too. Félicitations à chacun et à chacune de nos nouveaux diplômés. Now, would everyone please join Mrs. Colin Bartley, mezzo-soprano, in the singing of Au Canada. Merci.
Good afternoon and congratulations, félicitations. You have followed your dreams, achieved your goals, and here you are as graduates amongst us. So let us celebrate you. Fêtons votre réussite et l'obtention de vos diplômes. And let us also take a moment to reflect. For what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving them. Ce que vous êtes en voie de devenir compte beaucoup plus que toutes vos réussites. You have studied and gained knowledge, written tests and papers, and pursued the goals which have led you to today. And as you studied, you've also evolved and changed, become better friends, deeper thinkers, dreamers and schemers. Comme étudiante et étudiant, vous êtes devenus plus lucides, plus confiants, plus créatifs. you have become more compassionate humans, aware of the complexity of your own lives and the lives of others. Alors, célébrons tout ce que vous êtes devenus, et tout ce que vous allez devenir. Let us indeed celebrate you, receiving your diplomas, as well as you, human beings who have the power and the wisdom and the tenacity to build a world of peace and hope and understanding. Thank you. Please be seated. Veuillez vous asseoir.
Dear graduates, invités distingués, mesdames et messieurs, félicitations à chacun et chacune de nos nouveaux diplômés en cette magnifique journée de réjouissance. Graduation is a special day for your support networks, your loved ones, families, and friends, as well as the Concordia community and your fellow alumni who have collectively collaborated with you to make this day possible. I am thrilled and honored to share this special milestone with you. La valeur d'une formation universitaire est incontestable et en obtenant votre diplôme, vous avez acquis un grand avantage dans notre société. Mais il y a autre chose. The lessons gleaned from your textbooks and professors were just the beginning. Your challenge now is to acquire knowledge on your own using the education and skills you developed here at Concordia. Thomas Edison made 1,000 attempts at inventing the light bulb. When he finally succeeded, a reporter asked him what it felt like to fail 1,000 times. Edison replied, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." As someone whose path to success has often required far more than 1,000 such steps, I encourage you to adopt a similar perspective as you embark upon the next chapter in your lives. When someone tells you something is impossible, remember that probably means it hasn't been done yet, or as I often say, no is maybe on the road to yes. Success is not determined by financial wealth or even the approval of our peers, but rather, success is defined by the extent to which we are able to build our communities and help our fellow citizens. As the saying goes, no man is an island, and I stand before you today on the shoulders of the many people whose guidance and support have helped me along the way. I think you can all imagine how much strength is required for someone like me to stand on anyone's shoulders. My point is, while it's true that our backgrounds and circumstances may have influenced who we are, it is equally true that each of us is responsible for who we become. You must continue to be open with outstretched arms and open hands to be willing to receive, but it is imperative that you also be willing to give. Whether financially or through the gift of your time and knowledge, I urge each of you to give back to the university and your community by investing in its future generations of graduates, just as previous generations have invested in you. Define your success by the degree to which you positively affect people in your lives. En tant que citoyenne, avertie et engagée, vous les diplômés êtes bien placés pour exercer une influence extrêmement bénéfique sur notre monde en évolution constante. Progress and change now lie squarely in your hands. Your generation has sent a strong message to the world regarding the importance of environmental conservation and sustainability. And while there undoubtedly remains much to be done in that regard, the significant reduction in Canadian air pollution over the past 5 to 10 years leaves me hopeful that the future of our country and our world reside in your capable hands. There is no shortage of opportunity to get involved. There is no methodology that cannot be improved, and no science, engineering, or business that cannot be enhanced by the energy, enthusiasm, and skills you all possess. To thrive rather than merely survive, you'll have to be adaptable and resilient. You'll have to be leaders of change, not followers. Do not be afraid to lead, not only by example, but also by exerting a positive influence on those around you. Remember that if you elevate others, you elevate yourself. I know that for many of you, this is a period that can be unsettling, given the uncertainty that may lie ahead. You are transitioning from an environment where everyone told you what you should do to an environment where you now have to decide for yourself what you want to do. Without hyperbole, that decision, what you want to do, is among the most important you will ever make, which is why I urge you to look at these next few years as a continuation of your educational journey. Now is the time to truly discover your passions, to ask the right questions, to acquire the knowledge necessary to succeed. Don't just chase that quick paycheck. The money will come. Now, I'm sure many of you are thinking, that's easy for someone in my position to stand up here and say, the money will come. And I am all too aware of the financial pressures facing so many of you right now. But keep in mind that I started with nothing. My only external resource was the education I received here at Concordia, the same education that you now take with you into the world. Wherever you go and whatever you do, the harvest of knowledge, experience, and values that you have learned and absorbed here at Concordia will be as relevant for society as you make it. Be bold, be imaginative, be prepared to fail, to continue to learn and to succeed. Trust me, you can and will make a difference if you follow your passions. When you discover your passion, you will find your life to be an absolute joy. Je vous encourage à rêver, à explorer les choses qui n'existent pas encore, puisque c'est ainsi que vous allez changer le monde et bâtir l'avenir. I am happy that we share a meaningful connection through Concordia, and I hope that today is a beginning of your new lifelong bond with our university and your community. I wish you all good luck, good health, and good fortune. And may the force be with you. Merci et chapeau. I would like to ask our Provost, Graham Carr, to please join the podium.
Bonjour et bienvenue à toutes et à tous. C'est un grand plaisir d'être parmi vous pour cet bel événement. And I would like to begin by acknowledging that Concordia University and today's ceremony are located on unceded Indigenous lands. The Ga-Nyunk-Gehaga Nation are recognized as the custodians of the lands and waters on which we gather today. Tiohtià:ke, or Montreal, is historically known as a gathering place for many First Nations. Today, it is home to a diverse population of Indigenous and other peoples. We respect the continued connections with the past, present, and future in our ongoing relationships with Indigenous and other peoples within the Montreal community. And that's what today's festivities are about. They are a celebration of community. To our graduates, all of us at Concordia are extremely proud of you. Your family and friends are proud. You made it. As we celebrate, it's important to take stock, to remember that today is also about the bigger picture. Your own education, from kindergarten through a university degree, is also an investment in the greater social fabric in making our community stronger. When I'm out and about meeting graduates of Concordia, I often hear about the differences their experiences of the university have made in their lives, and the great successes they are having in the world, and the differences they are making in the larger world. Partout où je rencontre des diplômés de Concordia, j'entends souvent les histoires de changements positifs que leur expérience universitaire les ont apportés, du grand succès dont ils bénéficient et de la différence qu'eux-mêmes, ils et elles, apportent dans le monde. And the world needs you. In the midst of our celebrations, I also want to remember those who are less fortunate than us, those who do not have the advantages of a university education, those who are affected by war, poverty, and of course, by terrorism and extremism. Education continues to be a powerful antidote to the world's problems. Education builds understanding, binds us together, makes hope possible. Of course, your own education doesn't stop when you graduate from university, because education is a lifelong process, and increasingly so as the pace of our knowledge society keeps going faster. Concordia has prepared you to make sense of our complex world and to become leaders in it. Félicitations encore, bonne chance et à la prochaine. Merci.
Mr. Chancellor, it is my honor to present to you Ms. Lise Wattier, a trailblazing businesswoman and world-renowned name in cosmetics. A local success story, Lise Wattier founded her cosmetics company over 40 years ago in 1972. The company has since stayed at the forefront of the latest in cosmetics research. Ms. Wattier is known for using innovative ingredients in her products. In fact, she was among the first to proclaim the benefits of aloe vera and has used such innovative ingredients as cottonseed peptides, blue lotus extract, and Labrador tea. En tant que dirigeante, Madame Wattier s'est toujours entourée d'experts et certains employés de Lise Wattier Cosmétiques travaillent pour l'entreprise depuis plus de 30 ans. Leur attachement indéfectible témoigne du leadership de Madame Wattier et de la culture d'entreprise qu'elle a su établir. In 2013, Ms. Wattier stepped down as head of Lise Wattier Cosmetics after 40 years. She has since devoted herself to fundraising efforts on behalf of the Lise Wattier Foundation. With the help of her business contacts built over the years, Ms. Wattier established a foundation in 2009 to help women become the architects of their future through fundraising and the sale of Lise Wattier featured products. The company's first corporate initiative was to donate 100% of the revenues generated by the sale of Rose Tendresse lipstick and Sparkle of Hope gloss to the foundation. Since April 2010, this initiative has resulted in over $1 million being remitted to the Lise Wattier Foundation to support organizations that assist girls and women in need, helping them to overcome poverty, become financially independent, and escape domestic violence. Madame Wattier continue de remporter de nombreux prix et récompenses, tant pour ses réussites en affaires que pour ses contributions à la communauté. In 2015, she received the insignia of Grant Officer, the highest distinction of the Ordre National du Québec, and was named a member of the Order of Canada in 2012. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of Senate and the Board of Governors, it is my privilege and honor to present to you Ms. Lise Wattier, so that you may confer upon her the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
I would now like to ask Dr. Wattier to address the convocation. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, Monsieur le Président du Conseil d'administration, Monsieur le Recteur, invités d'honneur, chers diplômés, parents et amis, c'est avec autant de fierté que d'humilité que je reçois ce grand honneur aujourd'hui. This is an unforgettable and emotional moment that I am privileged to share today with my family and all of you here. Je veux d'abord féliciter tous les diplômés, all of you of the 2017 group. It is an honor for me to celebrate with you this new chapter in your lives. A chapter where you will make a difference and participate to make a better world for you and for those around you. Many of you have chosen to come to Concordia from all over the world for the quality of its teachings and the reputation of its teachers. And today, you all have to be very proud of your achievements. One thing I'd like to share with you, wherever you come from, and whatever social status you were born into, everything is possible. The world is yours to conquer. I'd like to share with you maybe for a few moments the long way that brought me here today. First, I was born and raised here in the East End of Montreal in a very modest family. I was the only child and totally overly protected by my loving parents. I didn't get to have a bicycle, nor roller skates, nor skis, because it would be too dangerous. Something could happen to me. Later on, I understood that probably my parents didn't have the means to buy me those toys. But nevertheless, they sent me to the best schools. They encouraged me to go beyond. They gave me the confidence to believe in myself and mostly to pursue my dreams. Finally, that was their most important gift to me. I hope you all have dreams, because everything begins with a dream. Your dreams will fuel your ambitions, and ambition will be your motivation to go beyond and to work harder. No, I shouldn't say work. I should say the passion you put in what you do will lead you to your goal. Because when you are passionate, you don't even feel that you are working. And I think the word passion is the fourth best word after love, help, and care. And as a young, passionate student, I just loved to be the first of my class. My name started with a W, so I was always named the last one. But I wanted to be the first one. And my classmates often teased me, telling me, when you are la première de classe, you don't succeed in life. If you're in the first in your class, most first, they don't succeed in life. And this troubled me a lot. And as I confided to my grandfather about this thing that was bothering me, he said, "It's very easy. Just prove them wrong. This lesson stayed with me until now. Before I launched my cosmetic company in 1972, I commissioned a marketing study to evaluate what were my chances of success. It was a total disaster. No one believed in my project. No one would even buy a local beauty product. But my dream was so strong that nobody could put any shade on it. And I remember that I had to prove them wrong one day. To be honest with you, it was not an easy road. I had to convert one consumer at a time for the first hard years. And after becoming the #1 selling brand through all drugstores across Canada, I think I really proved them wrong. When I decided one morning to launch a perfume that would be called Neige, wow, did I face a wall. First in the morning with my husband, my daughters, I came out with my idea. I think I will launch a perfume that will be called Neige. They looked at me and they said, "Are you kidding? Neige? No one likes neige. It's snow, it's dirty, we're in the city." And for me, neige was pure, was coming from heaven, was light, was happy. I saw neige as a child. You know, when you see snow for the first time, it's so magical. So I decided after a test throughout my company, because my general manager said, "Lise, why don't we make a contest with all the people in the company to find a name?" I said, "Okay." But finally, it was called Neige. I was the president. But Neige is reflecting my country. It's paying tribute to women, Canadian women, celebrating their strength and their sensitivity. The launch of Neige made history. It never was repeated in any launch of any perfume of any international brands since. And we're going back to 1993 with a $25,000 budget. It became a classic, and Neige pushed me to the Canadian Marketing Hall of Fame a few years ago. Was I happy? Totally, because I proved them wrong. Mostly my fierce competitors in the industry, who had given me 6 months when I started. When I started, they said, "I give her 6 months." But many years later, we're still there and strong. I couldn't stand here in front of you without saying a few words about leadership and how I view it. There are two different types of leadership. You can be in a position where your leadership will need a clear vision to explain to the group of people you're sharing your vision with that where you are going. And there's another type of leader that I love, and these leaders do not need any titles. Many of you are already leaders here at the university, and all of you should become leaders, whatever field of activity you are in. I have a very easy recipe to become a leader, and I'll share this with you. A leader always has a positive attitude, makes positive remarks on the co-workers, never blaming nor criticizing. The leader helps out, takes time to listen, brings people together. The leader is compassionate. The leader treats everyone with respect and equally, men and women alike. All of you are beginning a new chapter in your lives. You're all here, young women, young men, with equal opportunities. You know, when I started my business, the word entrepreneur did not even exist. Worse, I had the privilege to become the man of the month on the cover of Commerce magazine, a highly regarded magazine for business people in 1983. Thanks to my reaction, they changed the name for Personality of the Month. So, times have changed, but not that much. So, young women, take your place, your fair place, equally, as all the young men will, without discrimination. Doors are open to all of you equally. Sur une note un peu plus personnelle, je voudrais partager avec vous que le bonheur se conjugue mieux avec le verbe être qu'avec le verbe avoir. Happiness is used with the verb to be and not to have. Choose your friends and your partner for who they are and not for what they have. Cherish your family, appreciate them, tell them and show them that you love them. This always remained my main priority. Enfin, après plus de 40 ans à la tête de Lise Wattier Cosmétiques, je préside aujourd'hui la Fondation Lise Wattier, avec l'appui exceptionnel de ma famille. The mission of the Lise Wattier Foundation is to help women in need become financially independent. Women in need and the face of poverty is a face of a woman. Single mothers or wives that have been abandoned, to bring them to financial independence is the mission of my foundation. And we have a very special program that was made to measure to help young women or young girls go back to school, get a training for a new job, and even start their own small business. This is the mission of the foundation, because gaining financial independence is their solution to regain self-esteem, to become proud of themselves, while preparing a better future for them and for their children. I will leave you with the 3 words that have been practicing all my life and that I do share with my family every day. These 3 words in French: donner, recevoir, et apprécier. To give, to receive, and to appreciate. I wish you all the happiness in your personal life and all the success in your professional lives. And here starts your new chapter in your lives. Thank you.
Dr. Wattier, those were very, very wise words delivered with your usual humility. And it reminds me of a fabulous phrase: the best revenge is success. And may you all be successful. Thank you, Dr. Wattier.
I would now like to call upon the Deputy Provost, Lisa Ostagi, for the conferring of the degrees.
Mr. Provost and Vice President Academic Affairs, on behalf of Senate, I present to you the candidates for the doctoral and doctorate degrees, for the master and magisteriate degrees, and for the graduate diplomas and certificates in the John Molson School of Business. I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for these degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Monsieur le vice-recteur exécutif aux affaires académiques, au nom du Sénat, je vous présente les candidats au doctorat et à la maîtrise, ainsi qu'au diplôme et au certificat de deuxième cycle de l'École de gestion John Molson. J'atteste qu'ils satisfont aux exigences de ces grades, diplômes et certificats. Will the doctoral, doctorate, master, and magisteriate diploma and certificate candidates please stand?
By the powers granted in the university charter, I admit each of you to the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate as approved by Senate and certified by the Deputy Provost. En vertu de l'autorité que me confère la charte de l'université et fort de l'approbation du Sénat et de l'attestation du vice-rectorat exécutif aux affaires académiques, je vous décerne les grades, diplômes ou certificats que vous postulez. Please be seated.
Mr. Provost and Vice President Academic Affairs, on behalf of Senate, I present to you the candidates for the bachelor and baccalaureate degrees and for the undergraduate certificates in the John Molson School of Business. I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for these degrees. Monsieur le vice-recteur exécutif aux affaires académiques, au nom du Sénat, je vous présente les candidats et les candidates au baccalauréat ainsi qu'au certificat de premier cycle de l'École de gestion John Molson. J'atteste qu'ils satisfont aux exigences de ce grade. Will the bachelor, baccalaureate, and undergraduate certificate candidates please stand?
By the powers granted in the university charter, I admit each of you to the appropriate degree as approved by Senate and certified by the Deputy Provost. En vertu de l'autorité que me confère la charte de l'université et fort de l'approbation du Sénat et de l'attestation du vice-rectorat exécutif aux affaires académiques, je vous décerne les grades que vous postulez. Please be seated. Now, while our graduates prepare to cross the stage, I invite you to enjoy the music of the Encore Brass Quintet.
I'm pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the Doctorate in Philosophy from the following program: Business Administration. Tony Bongiorno. Heather Cloley. Marie Scott Amel. Mahmoud Mohab Shahideen. I am pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the Master of Magisterate in Science from the following programs: Administration, Finance, Management, and Marketing. Vlad Christian Irimia. Renyun Zong. Sujing Sang. Jian Liu. Tian Ye.
I need you to read the name when it comes up, okay? Read the name when it comes up.
Wang Chao Yuan. Catherine Allery. Mengchan Gao. Javier Hernandez. Jingmin Huang. Leah Klatt. Tracy Roswell. Kathleen Brown, winner of the Uma and Mahesh Sharma Graduate Award, awarded to an MSc graduating student in consideration of a thesis in management or related discipline, judged to be of exceptional merit. Renata Bubic. Bin Lee. Yonglan Liu. Mingqian Miao. Mingmei Pang. Ting Tang. Trang Trin. I am pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the graduate diploma in the following programs: Business Administration, Chartered Accountancy, and Investment Management. Hengame Agakarimi. Diala Alnajem. Sarah Buruba. Rosilda D'Arienzo. Magali Han Hung Piu. Tanvi Kadukar. Eli Kedi. Marlon Lima. Ashwini Patil. Bahari Sadeghi. Tinok Kanvan. Tara Vat. Julia Volkovitzer. Bamik Saray. I am pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the graduate certificate in the following programs: Business Administration and Management Accounting. Catalina Aldana Bitar. Sergei Keln. Sadeh Koseini. Xiomara Gonzalez. Sorana Popic. Sarah Chavakolian. Gausik Tevenjuran. Heng Lu.
I am pleased to introduce to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Commerce from following department: Accountancy. Anthony Adona with great distinction. Niveen Almallah Hussain. Hamid Reza Amel Mehrami. Elodie Apollon. Austin Arian. Raneen Ataya. Eleni Afjerinos. Samin Buyan. Sylvia Brukenthal with distinction. Peter Binas. Claudia Cadoret. Alessandra Caputo with distinction. Michael Jr. Karakisaridis. Jason Carmosino. Andrea Carusone. John Kayanong. Maya Sarah Guy. Zelin Chen. Hiba Shiki. Ansley Coelho. Sylvia Chu. Nicole Christopoulos with distinction. Hugo Cloutier Martineau. Mima Bintu Compaore. Kira Cormier with distinction. Marina Cote with distinction. John Robert Kotora with distinction. Katrina Kuka. Melina Curtis with distinction. Stephen Chick with great distinction, winner of the Ross Medal for Accountancy awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in accountancy. Gary Davis. René Debien Wilson.
Alessandro Decobels.
Alessandro De Cobellis.
David Del Corpo.
David Del Corpo with distinction.
Larry Diston.
Larry Destin.
Pascal
Pascal Dinino. Matthew Di Virgilio. Yue Du. Tuksa Ehamparanathan. Hussein Al Asmar with distinction. Egita Eledzi. Sean Enderley. Alex Eng. Michael Ferracani. Ariane Fournier with distinction. Amanda Francis with distinction. Leandra Fuoco. Stephen Furtado with distinction. Jasper Fison. Raphaël Gagnon Joseph. Pooja Gandhi. Ji Gao. Chi Wei Gao. Yasmin Gajariye.
Juan Diego Gomez Sanchez Mesa.
Juan Diego Gomez Sanchez Meza. Ling Zigong with distinction. Jonathan Goliaris. Antonio Grande with distinction.
Juliana Grandsire.
Juliana Grandsire. Andre Habib. Dominic Hashim. Amin Haidor. Adriana Hanna. Gilbert Hanna. Hifsa Hassan. Fariha Hussein with distinction. Sariha Hussein with distinction. Ming Kwan Nguyen. Sayyid Muhammad Haider Jaffrey.
Lisa Jayachandran.
Tusa Jayachandran, Chen Yuan Jing, Ji Jing, Wendy Kadianda,
David Caprielian.
David Caprielian, Rafiq Qasim, Shamsher Kaur,
Jean-Paul Kilishan.
Jean-Paul Keleshian,
Erica Kinnear.
Erika Kinnear with distinction,
Saori Kurotsu.
Saori Kurotsu, Jenna Kuzma with distinction, Julia Lafreniere, François Lambert Tétrault,
Jade Lavigne.
Jade Lavigne, Emily Lee, Rachel Levangile,
Zijun Lee.
Zijun Lee, Jiwei Liang,
Rosette Likefa.
Rosette Likefac, Richie Lin with distinction, Carrie Liu, Xu Huan Liu with distinction, Yu Liu,
Caroline Lu.
Caroline Luke, Jeffrey Lee, Kwok Tai Ma, Lian Ma with distinction,
Pierre Vincent Milvaganam.
Pierre Vincent Melvaganam, Erika Mancuso,
Nima Megdadi.
Nima Megdadi with distinction,
Kautar Murno.
Kautar Merno,
Kayum Mia.
Kayum Mia,
Lohan Miao.
Lohan Miao, Arash Mohammadi, Isaac Nagar, Michael Napolitano,
Daniel Neda.
Danielle Neda with distinction, Alexandre Neret.
It's Annie Ing.
Annie Ing.
Albert Nguyen.
Albert Nguyen. Kongmin Nguyen.
Vicky Nguyen.
Vicky Nguyen.
Helena Nikolodakis.
Elena Nikolodakis with distinction. Benzan Landu.
Tapiwan Leia.
Tapiwan Leia.
Amamoto Oganla.
Amamoto Oganla.
Sophia Pan.
Sophia Pang.
Emmanuel Pappas.
Emmanuel Pappas with distinction.
Lucy Pask.
Lucy Pask with distinction. Minal Patel.
Rahul Patel.
Rahul Patel.
Shital Patel.
Sheetal Patel.
Jovina Pellegrini.
Jovina Pellegrini with distinction. Rionam Peng.
Carlo Petroni.
Carlo Petrone.
Marco Pimentel.
Marco Pimentel. Ashlyn Pirali.
Matteo Pisano.
Matteo Pisano with distinction. Katarina Pranki. Michelle Prorok. Argavan Rafat Pana. Samina Rasul with distinction.
Damien Renard.
Damien Renard.
Guillaume Renaud.
Guillaume Renaud. Catherine Richard. Alyssa Ruscio with distinction. Fieja Sardar.
Anouk Savakote.
Anouk Savoie-Côté.
Andrea Serafini.
Andrea Serafini with distinction. Naveed Shafii.
Talha Shah.
Talha Shah. Norvarid Shahbazian.
Naim Shahid.
Naim Shahid.
Michael Simasco.
Michael Simasco with distinction. Faye Silas. Eleftheria Simantirakis,
Manas Sinha.
Manos Sinha, Michael Sitaras, Arani Sivapirankasam, Victoria Smithman,
Jeffrey Stewart.
Jeffrey Stewart, Sapta Subramaniam,
Vishak Sukumaran.
Vishak Sukumaran,
Jenny Sue.
Jenny Sui,
Saskevich Rodriguez.
Francois Saskevich Rodriguez,
Harrison Shard.
Harrison Shanta,
Kimberly Tang.
Kimberly Tang,
Owen Town.
Bowen Tang,
Han Tao.
Han Tao,
Lin Tao.
Lin Tao,
Valerie Tashma.
Valerie Tashro with distinction,
Patrick Petty.
Patrick Tetty,
Felix Tai.
Felix Tai with distinction,
Priscilla Sangyang Peng.
Priscilla Sangyang Fong with distinction,
Tina Tse.
Tina Tse,
Vladimir Sotorika.
Vladimir Tuturika with distinction,
Bianca Ugani.
Bianca Ugolini, Helena Varano with distinction,
Laurent Vincent.
Laurent Vincent,
Abigail Visitation.
Abigail Visitation,
Melissa Walker.
Melissa Walker with distinction,
Fanny Wong.
Fangying Wang,
Shi Wang.
Xiu Wang,
Wei Wang.
Wei Wang, Xiao Yi Wei with distinction,
Xiao Xiaowen.
Xiao Shao Weng,
Pam Cam Wong.
Heng Cam Wang,
Jessica Christina Wong Miwa.
Jessica Christina Wong Miwa with distinction,
Victor Joseph Wong Yuan.
Victor Joseph Wong Yuan,
Jin Su.
Jing Su,
Louise Yadli.
Roniza Yadali,
Jinzi Yang.
Jingzi Young, Kenny Yu. Yan Yu.
Yalda Zaini.
Yalda Zaini with distinction. Zewa Jang. Xinhua Zhang. Julie Zhu with distinction. Xia Zhu with distinction.
Shaza Zubi.
Shaza Zughaib.
I am pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the Bachelor of Baccalaureate in Commerce from the following departments: International Business, Marketing.
Luis Eduardo Angulo.
Luis Eduardo Angulo. Leonard Audibor Sero. Lavina Bascarunu. Marlène Boivin. Victoria Balduc. Mihal Bujema. Marie Boulos.
Julia Brad.
Julia Brad, with distinction, winner of the International Business Medal awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in international business. Justine Carlone. Yishat Chen. Alison Cole. Bruno Cochin.
Michael D'Andrea.
Michael D'Andrea. Neda Deliska.
DJ Diacre.
Dilane Dean Diake.
Christian De Paula Solomon.
Christian De Paulo Salomon. Quinley Do. Giuliano El Masri. Roy Fadul. Yukai Fan. Camille Ferrand. Lisa Feigl. Vincent Freeman. Caroline Gouin. Florence Gramont with distinction. Jose Luis Grimaldo. Yingya Guan. Cassandra Hebert, with distinction. Andrea Huvelink.
Niels Lefebvre.
Niels Lefebvre. Colleen Charlotte Victoria Legree. Elizabeth Lechtman. Pauline Leroux, with distinction. Nicholas Luvert. Jean-Sébastien Bisson, with distinction. Gabriela Malankeva, with distinction. Félix Massai. Shana Misiano. Mohammed Mini. Sasha Montero. Eugene O. Guillaume Olivier Roux. Connor Osborne. Chloé Parisien. Brenda Pisano Hurtado.
Jacob Polachek.
Jacob Polachek.
Peter Pushko.
Peter Pusco, with distinction. Ana Maria Rastopo Osioro. Alexandra Rodriguez Reyes Sumeta. Antoine Salomon Marchand.
Tanya Serena.
Tanya Serena. Korotumu Aida Sedebe.
Gregory Spalletta.
Gregory Spalletta. Jessica Isabella Sparayos. Shin Su. Jinawita Abaya Tamir. Sean Tordman.
Emily Tukri.
Emily Tukri, with distinction. Catherine Vaughn. Nitalam Verlappen. Claire Elizabeth Wright. Marwan Zaran. Zuo Zhang. Hongyu Chao. Sabah Abbas. Aya Abdullah.
Zaid Abu Qadir.
Zai Abu Kadar. Ariel Akonyamamesa. Jessica Agostini. Atra Ahai Tabiba. Shata Al-Hoti. Edwin Babu. Jade Barnaby.
Lawrence Bascom.
Lawrence Bascom.
Samuel Beck.
Samuel Beck. Joseph Betinjane. Jessica Lee Bolduc. Stephanie Bordonoro.
Jesse Bowen.
Jesse Bowen. Stephanie Marie Bordure de Vita. Christopher Calabrice. Laura Cantor. Sarah Karaman, with great distinction, winner of the Marketing Medal, awarded to the most outstanding graduating student in marketing. Wan San Chen. Wing Han Chua. Valerie Shukrun.
Edmund Chung.
Edmund Cyan Chung, with distinction. Jessica Chung.
Michael Clement.
Michael Clement, with distinction, winner of the Provost Medal for Outstanding Achievement, awarded to an undergraduate student in his graduating year whose commitment and spirit toward academic excellence, leadership, athleticism, and civic responsibility reflect the values exemplified by Concordia. Ana Karen Colantes. Antoine Cornil. Madison Cosenza. Elizabeth Degg. Sabrina D'Angelo. Gina Francesca Di Iore. Jonathan Denny, with distinction.
Geneviève Desrochers.
Geneviève Desrochers. Chelsea Diamantopoulos. Kathleen DiCaprio. Sabrina Di Gregorio. Bianca Di Rienzo. Heather Doran. Samantha Doyle. Camille Dumont-Masson. Miriam El-Fala. Nadia El-Hakakat. Saif El-Kadi. Rosel Elas Celebartos.
Randy El Samur.
Randy El Samur.
Don't pronounce it K. Upong Etang.
Ukpong Etang.
Anthony James Evangelista.
Anthony James Evangelista. Alexandra Farrant, with distinction.
Loic Fournier.
Loic Fournier. Amanda Gallia. Christine Gagne. Louis Gavinier. Rachel Gauthier, with distinction. Vanessa Maria Glikofridis. Khan Haseki. Samantha Hagee. Jem Hekimoglu. Victoria Hoyos. Michelle Ip. Francesca Jinbachian. Celia Johnston.
Athanasios Kalimidis.
Athanasios Kalimidis. Nan Khan. Omu Keita. Alice Labus, with distinction. Joshua Lai Kwan. Andrew Langbort. Catherine LeBlanc. Christopher Lewis. Manon Lopez. Lee Kwan Lee. Colin McLean. Arine Makulian.
Mitchell Mangoni.
Mitchell Mangoni. Olivia Marone. Alicia Mena.
Liam Esguerra Menard.
Liam Esquera Menard with distinction. Kelly Menagakis with distinction. Vincenzo McCurry. Simon Mondor. Frederic Morissette. Katina Motillo. Leila Murtada. Corrado Giuseppe Musto. Daphne Nadeau. Octavio Nahas. Metis Nguyen. Sarah Nicodemo. Angela Maria Obando. Arnaud Ortiz. Maria Panousis. Japa Patel. Elisa Patterson Lapierre. Paolo Perry. Philippine Peter Was. Alexa Pioch. Kyla Prashad. Dominic Prue. Nicola Puma. Lisa Pupil. Shushin Q. Natalie Kennel. Audrey Ann Ribotti. Pierre-Alexandre Huchard. Jenny Rong. Tessa Ross. Evelyn Wa, with distinction. Amanda Sabah. Arti Sadwani. Joshua Sanez. Yulia Salin. Yasmin Samri. Karim Shalabi. Yongduk Shin. Jordan Siemens.
Eric Sylvestrin.
Eric Silvestrin. Jasmine Srigano, with distinction.
Adrian Severa.
Adrian Severa. Eric Smith. Chelsea Solari, with distinction. Natalie Solomon. Vishal Suknanan, with distinction. Emily Sugarman.
Evan Tarakjian.
Evan Harakchin.
Jordan Tarantino.
Jordan Tarantino.
Ian Townsend.
Ian Townsend. Alizé Thierry. Amanda Tibbles. Kashiara Tudafala. Melanie Torosian. Courtney Tritt, with distinction.
Dominic Valela.
Dominic Valela. Travis Walsh. Marnie Williams. Celine Yang. Nali Yith. I'm pleased to introduce you to the candidates for the undergraduate certificate in the following programs: Accountancy, Business Studies, Foundations for Business. Ala Al-Garalbi. Rosita Kord-Rostami.
Michael Stopnicki.
Michael Stopnicki.
I'd now like to ask Mr. Matteo Pisano to give the valedictory address.
Thank you. That's it. I'm kidding. That's it. I was expecting more. Hope maybe the video editor software could do something. I'm kidding. Chancellor Wiener, Chairman Hebert, Vice Chancellor and President Shepard, Dr. Wattier, distinguished guests and participants, families, friends, and we've done this over 1,000 times, but let's do it one last time. A special greeting to the graduating class of 2017. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. C'est avec un grand honneur que je me présente devant vous pour représenter et féliciter la cohorte de cette année. C'est un moment précieux de pouvoir se réunir pour célébrer tout ce que représente l'école de gestion John Molson. Of course, JMSB cannot be thought of in the singular. What it means to me is not necessarily what it means to you. But despite these rich differences, today marks a moment of change, one of oneness, one which changes or ends one chapter of our life and opens the doors to another. When we first started at this university, we were excited and infused, most of us I hope, about the prospects that would lie ahead of us. Some of us were filled with elation and others obviously filled with fear and trepidation. But despite this fact, we all took a leap of faith into what we now call the most incredible business school. JMSB is so much more than just a school. It is a community, a network of people, of unbelievable people, that houses a myriad of opportunities beyond the four walls of our classroom. We are home to the largest case competition program in the world, accumulating 30 gold medals at 24 different competitions across the planet in different disciplines, including one held every year in Montreal, organized by our very own student leaders who are here today. We are home to a renowned student exchange programs which some of you might have benefited from, for the adventurous with over 30 host countries involved and a multitude of services for the international students that dare to brave our cold but beautiful Montreal weather. We are home to a school with associations, with committees that volunteer their time to allow us to develop academically, professionally, and personally. Through free tutoring, external conference programs, opportunities in student government, special projects funding, networking cocktails, firm tours, and a heap of other resources that have made JMSB a leader in its class. And we're also home to the heartfelt, having raised $62,000 for various charities this year alone. Of course, there is not one True. Now, having said all this, of course, there's not one JMSB. We've all lived different experiences, and because of this exquisite variety, I knew that today I could not come here and speak to all of your experiences. The only JMSB that I can speak of with certainty is my own. Over the course of my time here, I had the opportunity and the honor to be a teaching assistant and tutor for courses that most, if not all of you, had to take. And quite frankly, I've had to refrain myself from turning this into a COM 220 or ACO 340 tutorial. But that's that. Teaching has been, honestly, one of the most fulfilling and life-changing undertakings that I have ever ventured with. I've had the opportunity to engage, be creative, implement new ideas, and indulge in continuous professional development. But most importantly, I had the opportunity to meet you students with each a different background, some with hardships and others with hardships. I've shared many laughs with you, but also been confided in by students when the rest of the world was cruel to them. And for quite some time, I held the great misconception that a teacher's most important asset was their ability to speak. And as you leave this hall today, you might be plagued with that same notion. No doubt that the degree we receive today will allow us and afford us the opportunity to speak in places where others cannot. But let us remember two things. One, speak in meaningful ways. Speak to change lives. Speak with a caring awareness of this privilege that we hold. Speak with an open, humble mind, one which pays close attention to the world that we live in. And we also have to remember, number two, to tend to speech's twin sister, which is to listen. Foster the power to hear others as well as to make those people heard. My involvement in both the academic and professional backing of this university has allowed me to learn many things about JMSB, but one of the most important things is that we are home to an amazing, incredible, tenacious, hardworking, and unified student body. It has taught us, and taught me, and hopefully you, that if we celebrate our differences, the world will too. And walking through the doors on our very first day at JMSB, we all had aspirations. We knew we would be exposed to a journey so novel that this would be one of the only times in life we would actually be excited to shake hands with the unknown. And as we crossed this stage today, hopefully we all reflected on what we actually learned at JMSB. The experience has taught us that through hard work, anything is possible. We also learned that time can be both our best friend and our biggest enemy. In times of pain, time seems to trickle slowly, and the opposite is true when we are content. But time permits us to develop patience, a virtue that motivates us to look for that open window when one door closes. We very well learned that taking the elevator to the third floor will get us purely shunned on the Casa JMSB Facebook page. It happened to me. We've learned the importance of relationships, a reflection of our hopes, issues, desires, and shortcomings. We learned that we are superhumans, challenging ourselves to see how long we could go without coffee, and obviously boldly handling that occasional 5 exams in 2 days situation. I don't know if anyone had that. I certainly did. We've also learned how to learn. Learning is a lifetime activity where evolution of thought leads to great accomplishments. And finally, and something very personal to me, we've learned that investing in others is an asset. There is always room to be compassionate and selfless, even in the most personal of ventures. But in all this, we must not forget how we've arrived here today and the thanks that must be given. And as I say them, maybe you can close your eyes and picture exactly who contributed to your success. We must not forget those professors, lecturers, staff, and counselors who've helped guide us along our journey, the ones who tolerated us when we were late for class, and not to mention that special one who was our mentor, part of the reason we are here today. We must not forget those who nurtured us. To all the mothers, thank you for the way you stop and listen, for teaching us compassion, and for sharing in our triumphs and our tears. To all the fathers, thank you for protecting us, for inspiring us to achieve our best. Or maybe it was our grandparents, our cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, boyfriends, girlfriend and boyfriend's parents, etc., who are here today, who made sure we were never in need. Thank you for being the shining light behind our magnificent journey. And the most bittersweet of all, we must not forget those who were with us then and would have loved to be sitting with us today, but are unfortunately not, because destiny just wouldn't have it that way. Let it be said that today, as the minds and matters and of the leaders of tomorrow, we pledge to remember Concordia University and JMSB, all that you've experienced here, as well as all those who have made it real, and give back in any capacity possible. As Dr. Wattier told us, always remember to pursue your dreams. If you persevere, success will one day be yours. The greatest oak was once a little nut who held its ground. Starbucks or Facebook or Dr. Wattier's cosmetic line, or maybe even your application to this university were once just a thought. So don't despise the day of small beginnings. Let it inspire you, because that's when the greatest of things are born. Follow your curiosity. Be a curious Crandall. We are born curious. Allow it to fuel your imagination, as it will tap into your unique motivations and reveal your innermost desires. and claim your voice and lead, as contemporary society is in need of the riches that you hold in order to brighten the lives of each and every individual of our community, and obviously the world. But most importantly, celebrate, because today is your day. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for the magnificent impact that you've all had on my life. Best wishes on what your future holds. I have no doubt it'll be incredible. Félicitations, congratulations once again, and thank you. Merci.
Thank you, Matteo. I think there's an auditorium full of people who believe you have the talent to speak meaningfully. And yeah, you're right. There's not just one JMSB, but I think you've captured for many people some of the core realities and central values of the John Molson School of Business. You really struck that chord of community and pride, and thank you very much for your valedictorian address. Alors, Mesdames, Messieurs, merci d'être venus en si grand nombre, de partager avec nous la joie de nos diplômés. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the terrific successes of the class of 2017. And graduates, I know you're excited, impatient to get on with the next phase of your lives, but before you walk out of this hall today, I want you to do something that Matteo asked you to do, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. Yeah, I want you to think about all the people who've helped you to get here today. Some of them may be faculty members or staff sitting up on stage. Others are your friends and classmates sitting beside you. But now it's time not just to close your eyes and imagine people. I'd actually like you to stand up, turn around, face the back of the hall, and thank all the family members and friends who've stood with you on your journey to this day. So to you, the graduates of John Molson 2017, I have one last message, and that is that Concordia is a great university, the top-ranked university in Canada under the age of 50 years. We have the promise of an even greater future ahead of us, and on this day, there's no better measure of our success or of our promise than all of you. Thank you for having chosen Concordia as the pathway to your future. You've honored us with your choice, and in the future you will always be our best ambassadors. You should know that we're tremendously proud of you and hope that you will always take pride in Concordia. And now, as this ceremony comes to a close, please allow us to toast your success with a vin d'honneur in the lobby outside. Merci, félicitations, au revoir et à bientôt.